Next up, MJF with Wardlow taking on Sean Dean. And here's how they formatted this fiasco. MJF enters with Wardlow, does his entrance, and they go to the break. And they do the picture-in-picture thing. But still, it's MJF entering. And then when they come back on the other side of the break, there's no goddamn, it's like MJF is standing there with the guy, offers a handshake. Boom, the guy, what the fuck? Eye poke, arm bar, tap out. Ding, ding, ding. What the fuck? 20 minutes or 20 seconds? And now they're going, well, Cornette's complaining about it. Guys are supposed to get over. Should put a heel over in convincing fashion. Yeah. Could he have 2 minutes? Could we just see what the fuck? Could we even see the introductions? Don't put a break in the middle of this if the match is only going to go 20 seconds.
I'm okay with it going 20 seconds because it showed his intensity, but more importantly, because if him going 20 seconds meant they were going to give him a few minutes on the mic, it was a fair trade-off.
Well, yeah, but okay, he can go, he's had promos after he's had matches before. He can go a minute and a half and then do the same promo. Or just at least, it was just so abrupt coming back from the commercial. If you were watching the entrance and then he gets in and he scoffs at the kid, and then there's an introduction of a match or whatever, and then a ding ding, and then the fucking iPod, whatever that might be, it was broken up and abrupt. And that's the problem. We've got his shit either last 20 minutes or 20 seconds. And then he does the promo, rightly point out Moxley cheated, proclaims himself the uncrowned AEW champion, made old George Hamilton announce him as such.
George Hamilton?
The ring announcer.
Justin Roberts.
Yeah.
He reminds me of the most annoying flight attendant you've ever had.
Just the one that's so happy to be there and wants everybody to know it. But then MJF talks about groups, stables, and factions. Oh, great. Now, wait a minute. Now, MJF is going to be in a group or a faction? Oh, joy. What the fuck? I thought we were concentrating on his relationship with Wardlow. Is somebody going to come in and muddy the waters? What the great heel promo and delivery. The group thing bothers me. I don't know where the fuck this is going, and it doesn't sound good because there's so many fucking groups already.
Who isn't in a faction? In AEW, serious question.
I don't know. I have no idea. And that's not even counting all the fraternal organizations like the Elks Club that they belong to. And then, I mean, it was the interview. It was there. They did the video of Taz breaking down Ricky Starks' finish. I think is great. They ought to do more of that stuff. It looks so out of place on this fucking Benny Hill sketch show when they actually do shit that looks legitimate and means something. The promo, Eddie Kingston with the Butcher and the Baker and Felix and Penta L0.om 5 7/8.
.om.
I don't know what the fuck his name is. I don't care. The Butcher and Baker stand out on the floor while Kingston has the Lucha Brothers in the ring. The Butcher and the Baker jerk some job guys out of the crowd in the front row and throw them in the ring, and all the heels gave them all a bunch of sloppy finishes. And then Eddie Kingston did a promo where they're all supposed to be together, but Eddie is alluding to shit. Like, and now you got to get your house in order talking about the Baker, because I guess all the people that give a shit enough to research this, even though it's never been spoken on television, know that the former candlestick maker, a.k.a. the former Bunny, who is now Allie, is a babyface, but she was the Butcher and Baker's manager when they were the Vic Tayback Express, but now she's Brandy Runnels' partner. And what the fuck? This whole fucking thing is a complete waste of Eddie Kingston. He can do promos, but he's alluding to shit that they haven't explained to the general population enough to get his illusions. And he's trying to be real, but he's got a bunch of clowns doing stupid shit that's not real. Jerking the guys in and just beating them up, and nobody does anything about it. The show is anarchy. There are no rules nor constraints, which means nothing stands out, gets heat, or gets remembered. And this was one of those things. Your thoughts on this fiasco?
I love Eddie Kingston on the mic. I just wish they were doing something very different with him. I don't like him as a faction leader as much as I like him as a guy on the mic who then has a match. If they think we're going to be excited about the Vic Tayback Express, they were back in the Vic Tayback outfits.
Well, that's true. True.
If they think we're going to be excited about the Vic Tayback Express versus QT Marshall and Dustin Rhodes, I assume, if they're going to battle over the bunny, who gives a shit?
The only thing it shows, if you're in a heel group and your wife is with the baby faces, it shows that wrestling is phony. So either use her as a fucking heel or give her the fucking boot. It's not like she's goddamn important. She does nothing and adds nothing except to stand there and look good in whatever outfit they dress her in.
I think Eddie Kingston is phenomenal, and if I was booking, I would be using him in a much better fashion. He's really good.